Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with my review of the Dino Charger Packs Wave 3, I think, from Sino Supercharge. It's hard to keep track nowadays with all the different lines and the fact that they release all of Supercharge in 15 minutes, practically. I think this is Wave 3. Because Wave 1 was the first one I reviewed, second one was just a bunch of recolors, and then we have this one, which I think there's other guys in that are ships with them, but these are the 3 new ones that are out. But anyway, it's kind of a unique-ish wave. The Chargers aren't anything we really haven't seen before, but we have 3 new guys at least. For this one, we have one for, is it Fudabine, or what's his actual name on here? Yes, this one. Fudabasaurus or whatever. We have a guy for him, and it's clearly based off of Plezon's, rocket ship design, but it's actually kind of neat the way it looks like it's like an evil version. Have you seen my other shoe? It's like the opposite of this one. I mean, not like an evil version, just like the other one. Anyway, but yeah, so he's actually kind of neat. Like I usually say with these, I really dig the idea of them. I just wish they had a little more paint, but they are neat little things. And as usual, you can break this apart and put the charger in between. But using the Plezo mold for this was pretty neat move. Now these two are also pretty neat. They're basically the same thing, just silver and gold, but instead of being based off of a dinosaur, they're basically based off of the logo, which I think is neat. You can tell that they use the same base, like giant rabbit feet body as most of the things use, but I think it was a neat idea for packing in with the Maximum Victory Chargers to give us something unique, like a little mini dinosaur based off of the logo, which is just kind of cool. And they look pretty good. They both look pretty good. Like the gold and silver on them for their plastic has a nice shine. Like I just said a second ago, I sometimes wish they had more details, but because these are just kind of a almost metallic-y color, you kind of don't notice it as much, and they look, I don't know, they look pretty cool. They're pretty neat. Like I said, it was a neat idea to do. They're just neat little dudes to have based on the logo. Pretty cool there. Okay, so for this one, you get the Victory Charger, which we've seen before in that giant set, and this is like the holofoil version, which has the Core 5 Ranger Zords there. And then you get a fossil version of Plesiosaurus. So, it's that one. We've already seen the sounds for that, so I'm not going to go over it. I feel bad for not going over as many sounds in these reviews, but we've seen Chargers so much at this point, like I just get a feeling at least 80% of the people watching this have already seen most of the Chargers gone over. This one here, the Victory and the 2 Maximums have the same exact special sound pretty much in both morphers, so I'm just going to go over one, so we'll set that aside for now. And this one comes with obviously his regular charger, which is not the fossil version, just the standard holofoil-y version. Holofoil-y is a very technical term used exclusively by reviewers. And then you have, this is actually a fossil version of the Maximum Charger, which is kind of neat. Like, I'm kind of getting tired of all the variants, but still, given the fact that we've gotten like fossil versions and stuff of everything, doing a fossil version of this charger is actually kind of cool. It'd be neat to get like, I think was the other one's the egg version and they have like animated versions. It would be neat if they somehow did a really neat animated version of this. I mean, assuming we're going to have at least one more wave because we need a little mini Zord of Titano and probably Spino. So I'm assuming we're going to at least get one more wave, probably 2. But that would be neat if they decide to expand on these a little bit down the road. And then this one comes with basically a regular version of it. And as you can see, these are both with the other 5 Rangers of gold through silver. Everything else about it is identical as per usual except for the fossil. And then this comes with a fossil version of Ankylo Classic Ankle Zord, which we've obviously already had. Okay, so I will use this one for the sounds because I said so. So, you've probably already seen this one, but I figured I'd just show it. No, always one too early.
Unleash the power.
Okay, and we'll show that in the Supercharged Morpher in a second, and then we'll just go over this one because he's the only other quote-unquote new one.
Dino Clone Charger. Engage. Energize. Unleash the power. Fudabasaurus.
Dude, settle down. Okay, now we'll bring the Supercharged Morpher in. So, Let's do this one first. Always a pain.
Charger special. Engage.
Like, it kind of makes a cool attack sound. I think I mentioned when these sounds were covered in that giant set that I was expecting something a little bit more for those two chargers out of this morpher. Like, because I think when I reviewed it, I didn't have this, so I was like, oh, it'll probably be in the next morpher. Nope. Just Chuck Testa with another realistic mini Tira mount.
Dino clone charger. Engage.
That's like the silliest sound for claw. That sounded like it said clom charger. Clom? Who would want clom? Anyway, that's about it. So overall, this is a pretty decent wave. Depending on what you've been picking up in terms of chargers, nothing particularly exciting in this wave, unless, like, if you didn't get the giant set, you can get this and stuff, and these as well. But, like, it depends on where you've been getting your chargers, because there's basically several different outlets to get different variants, which all have the same sound. So based on that, I'm just rambling about chargers. But yeah, nothing new and exciting with the chargers, but at least we have three neat little figures for this. So if you are collecting the figures, I think this is a neat wave to check out because it has two pretty unique releases and then a first time release for this guy. But anyway, that's about it. Until next time, make sure you check out the Crazy Podcast at writersrangerambles.com. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, Dawson Ryder, signing out.